You might be turning your home-cooked food into a silent danger. Reheating certain food seems harmless, but it can cause poisoning, inflammation, and even kidney and heart problems, especially after age 60. And the worst part? These mistakes happen every day on the plates of thousands of elderly people. In the rush of daily life, heating up food feels like the most normal thing in the world. But after 60, the body doesn't respond the same way. The digestive system slows down, the immune system gets weaker, and some foods, when reheated, turn into real villains. You keep eating them, and without noticing, the symptoms begin to show. Fatigue, bloating, stomach pain, mental fog. In this video, we'll reveal 3 foods you should never reheat because they can cause poisoning or lose all their nutrients. And also the 3 you need to reheat because when properly prepared, they help your body function better. Stay with me. This information might completely change your routine and your health. You'll clearly and directly understand which foods put your health at risk when returned to the stove or microwave, and why. And you'll also learn which foods become even more beneficial when reheated properly, improving digestion, energy, and even protecting the heart and gut. Everything is designed for those over 60 who want to eat with more safety and well-being. Do you usually reheat leftovers the next day? Have you ever noticed a weird taste or felt unwell after eating something reheated? Tell me in the comments. I want to know which food you reheat most often, and stay with me until the end, because besides the 3 foods you should never reheat, and the 3 that are good for you when reheated the right way, I'll also give you extra tips that can protect your health with just a few small changes in your kitchen. Oh, and write your name and city too. I want to see how far this video goes. Reheating food the wrong way might seem like a small thing, but in older age it can have serious consequences. With a more sensitive body, some reheated foods start producing toxins, ferment dangerously, or completely lose their nutritional value. The result? Discomfort after meals, stomach pain, intense gas, mild confusion, and in more serious cases, food poisoning, sudden blood pressure drops, or episodes that send seniors straight to the hospital. The worst part is that many of these mistakes come from good intentions, reheating soup, potatoes, rice, but unknowingly the elderly turn the plate into an invisible trigger for complications that slowly build up. It's essential to understand what the body accepts and what it doesn't when it comes to reheating food. 1. Boiled potato. After being boiled and left out of the fridge too long, the potato becomes a perfect environment for bacteria that survive heat. And when you reheat it, these bacteria may release toxins that especially affect the stomach and kidneys. Also, the potato loses its texture and taste and becomes harder to digest for those with a slow or blocked intestine. In older age, this means more gas, bloating, a heavy feeling, and even pressure changes. Imagine you cook potatoes on Sunday, store them, and reheat on Tuesday. That night, you feel a light cramp followed by discomfort. You spend the night with abdominal pain and nausea. You go to the hospitals and find out the problem came from a meal that seemed harmless. And the next food is even more deceptive. Is common in many seniors' breakfasts. 2. Boiled eggs. Eggs are one of the best protein sources, but when boiled, stored, and then reheated, they can release sulfur compounds that irritate the stomach and cause gas. Plus, the structure of the white and yolk changes, making digestion harder and causing discomfort, especially in people with reflux or sensitive stomachs. Not to mention the strong smell and altered taste, which are signs of nutritional loss. Let's say you prepare boiled eggs for the week and reheat them every day. After a few days, you start feeling nauseous, low blood pressure, and chest burning. You think it's the weather, but it's actually the reheated egg inflaming your digestive system. And the next one is a vegetable many consider healthy, but it can be dangerous if you reheat it. 3. Spinach. Spinach is rich in iron and nitrates, compounds that, when reheated, can turn into toxic substances called nitrites and nitrosamines. These substances can interfere with blood oxygenation and overload the kidneys and liver, which already slow down after age 60. Also, reheated spinach loses many of its antioxidants and can cause intestinal discomfort. Imagine you prepare green soup at night, store it, and reheat it the next day in the microwave. After lunch, you feel a bit dizzy, breathing gets harder, and your stomach feels heavy. It could be the spinach reacting badly to heat and your body showing signs it can no longer handle it. Now let's flip the script. Some foods become even more beneficial when reheated correctly. 4. Brown rice. When stored correctly and reheated until bubbling, brown rice releases even more resistant starch, a type of fiber that improves digestion and helps control blood sugar. This process helps seniors stay full longer with fewer glucose spikes and smoother digestion. But the secret is to store the rice in sealed containers in the fridge and never reheat only halfway. You cook rice on Sunday, store it in small portions, and during the week heat it thoroughly before eating. The result? A more regular gut, less weakness, and even a lighter body after meals. And the next food does more than just taste good. It helps your heart directly. 5. Lentils. When well stored and reheated on the stove, lentils keep their fibers and minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium. These nutrients are essential for proper heart, digestive, and circulatory function. When reheated, lentils also release more compounds that help reduce inflammation. You warm up leftover lentils with olive oil and garlic, and feel your body digesting better, no discomfort or tiredness after eating. Over time, your blood pressure stabilizes, and you feel more energy every day. But there's a food that, when reheated, becomes a true healing potion. 6. Bone broth or chicken soup. This kind of preparation, when reheated properly, releases collagen, amino acids, and minerals that help with joints, skin, and immune system function. Once reheated, the broth becomes active again, offering protection against inflammation and strengthening the body. For seniors with body aches, fatigue, or recovery needs, it's a food that rebuilds from within. You save the soup made the night before, reheat it on low heat, and feel relief slowly coming. Your body relaxes, your stomach is grateful, and sleep comes easier. It's like that food knows exactly where to take care of. Clinical nutritionist Dr. Lucia Ribeiro warns, reheating food may seem simple, but it can trigger chemical reactions that affect digestion and even cause food poisoning. In older age, the body processes everything more slowly. That's why knowing what can and cannot go back on the stove is essential to avoid overloading the liver, kidneys, and intestines. Extra tips and curiosities. Never store hot food in the fridge. Let it cool before sealing. Use sealed glass containers and avoid thin plastic. Always reheat until bubbling, especially for broths, rice, and vegetables. Starchy foods like potatoes and rice should only be reheated once. Spinach, beets, and celery are sensitive to reheating. Strange smell, bubbles, or color changes are signs you should toss it out. If you've made it this far, you already know that reheating the wrong foods can harm your health, and that some foods, when properly reheated, can even help your body function better. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these foods do you usually reheat without knowing the risks or benefits? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to get more content on longevity and health. Oh, and there's another amazing video on the screen right now with more valuable tips. Click and keep learning. See you in the next video.